This is why nobody likes you. Copying. It's hard to stand behind work that feels like a shadow. When someone builds a name off a certain style, a certain look, even a certain voice, it becomes theirs. And not because they own it, but because they've carved it out through risk, time. So when someone else copies that same formula, the same colors, the same pacing, the same everything, it just doesn't feel like paying homage. And there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but inspiration should push you to find your own voice, not borrow someone else's. Because no matter how well you replicate it, the world's already seen that version, and it's hard to get behind something that someone else already made real. Pretentiousness. It's hard to get behind someone who feels like they'll never be with you. Someone who feels like they're above you. Like they're making stuff for some imaginary higher tier of people, and if you don't get it, that's your fault. And even if the work's good, you feel like you're being looked down upon just for watching it, or seeing it, or engaging with it. And nobody wants to feel small just for showing up. We care about the work. We care about how it made us feel. Refusing to evolve. Clinging on to something that once worked like it's a lifeline. Afraid that if you change, you'll lose what made you special. Growth doesn't kill originality. Stagnation does. The world keeps moving. So should you. So don't be a monument of your past. Be a mirror to your present. Gatekeeping. You closed the door behind you. Forgot how hard it was to open in the first place. Now you act like you built the room, like you decide who's worthy. Art was never meant to be a club. It's a language, and the more people who speak it, the richer it becomes.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all staying cool out there. But turn this one up, because it's fresh, it's fire, and it's from an artist you're going to be hearing a lot more of. We'll let this one ride, but don't go anywhere, because we got more hits, more vibes, and maybe a little trouble right after this.
Radio. Hold on now, folks. Before you touch that dial, if you're a filmmaker, you might want to listen to this.
I'm listening.
And audio is here to save your edit from sounding like last week's leftovers. So hurry up and get to a computer ASAP. Wow. That's as fast as you can go. Full access to a massive music library, royalty-free, and radio-ready. Audio's got this crazy feature called Link Match AI. You just drop a link to your video, and it scans it instantly, and find music that fits the vibe. And if you're stuck, well, meet Hans. Tell him what you're feeling, and he'll bring you a list of hand-picked tracks that hit. And Audio's offering lifetime music for $300 off with code VALANDIS199. And just for a limited time, you'll be able to get $50 off sound effects. So lifetime music is discounted to $199, and the lifetime sound effects is $149 with the discount, with code VALANDISFX. And that's unlimited music and SFX for life. So whether you're shooting a short film or cutting a vlog, make your edit sound as good as it looks. Head over to audio.com or hit the link in my description if you're listening later.
I personally wish more people was just popping out and creating art for the love of the game. No one cares about how much your project costs, or how many people you had on set, how much the camera cost you used, or what director or DP you flew out to work on it with. Maybe some people do, I don't know why, but maybe they do. Being better doesn't mean being unreachable. You don't gain anyone's respect by pulling away. You earn it by reaching back. So this video is about why nobody likes you. Now, over the last couple of months, I've been doing some thinking. I've been trying to figure out how I could post my videos on YouTube and just get people to watch them. Sometimes as creators, especially some people who do the whole YouTube thing for a living, having people watch these videos is very important, and having people be engaged with these videos and keep coming back and just clicking videos because they enjoy your content is very, very important. So sometimes we might annoy people with our thumbnails or titles, or just do things that straight up don't make any sense. And for some of us, every single time you go and post a video, it can be nerve-wracking. I've done my fair share of clickbait titles and other things that go into making YouTube, and I've had some success with a lot of that. I mean, I've gained over 500,000 subscribers from the videos that I make. But when it comes to creating videos, even this video for that matter, I always just have this overwhelming feeling of why nobody likes me. But for me, I think I've realized a few things. One being that no matter how great or amazing you think you are, or how great or amazing you think your videos are, that doesn't mean that everybody who comes across your videos are going to enjoy them the way you intended them to. I make filmmaking and photography videos, but the way I go about filmmaking, I like a little bit slower, kind of slow-paced filmmaking, which I know everybody doesn't love. I like to hold on shots. I like to focus on things like lighting, compositions, wardrobe, set design, and all of those other things that I find interesting. Where sometimes people may come to a video expecting a faster paced video with more cuts and transitions and effects and things of that nature. And I think regardless of how anyone feels about the videos that you make or whatever you think you're doing, you should stand strong in the things that you enjoy and the things that you like creating. Because although I do want to please the people who watch my videos, and I would love if every single time I posted a video, regardless of what it was or what the title was or any of those factors, that everybody would just watch it and enjoy it. As much as I would enjoy that and love that, that's just not going to happen, and that's just not going to be the case for YouTube. I think finding and creating an audience is something that I've worked really, really, really hard on. I mean, I've stayed up till 3, 4 in the morning working on some of these videos, gone out the next day 6 in the morning to record some of these videos. Did a video, didn't like it because I didn't think it was good enough or up to the standards of my own liking, I guess, and went out and redid the entire video. Learned things like lighting, audio, color grading, and just so I can make the best videos to the best of my ability. I think we can get distracted by Instagram and what's trending and what's popular and what's making waves on the internet. For anyone who watches my videos, you guys know the type of titles that I use to describe my videos. Now, I've been doing this for years, and some of these videos have gotten a large amount of views and attention. And I've realized with anything that's trendy or just making anything that's doing well, people are going to see that this is what's doing well and straight up just start doing the exact same thing, which kind of creates a trend of things that I don't want to be usually linked to when things start trending, because I do a lot of things and I try really, really hard to be original and just like have my creativity speak for itself and not really latch on to trends or things that can be like trendy. Sorry for the overuse of that word, but I didn't really know what else to say. I'm sorry. No matter what community you're in, whether it's filmmaking, photography, art, drawing, painting, making clothes, or whatever it may be, there's always going to be some form of elitism. There's always going to be someone or some people or a group of people who feel like they're better than you or better than everyone else because of the things that they use, like the camera or the people that they know or the people that they've worked with or the things that they've done. And for me, that's always a turnoff regardless of how good something is. Some of my least viewed and underperforming videos are videos I made about the most expensive camera, because even in the comments of those videos, people tell me or have told me that it feels weird kind of watching this or reporting this video when it just feels like it's not a video for them, because they don't feel like they'll ever be able to afford an $80,000 camera or shoot with $80,000 lenses. And it just starts to feel like a space that they're not comfortable being in because they don't feel like it's for them, which is totally understandable, and also a space I never ever in life want to create. I despise spaces like that. Same with gatekeeping. I've never been one to gatekeep. I actually created this channel and started doing these things so I can give people the knowledge that I have, and I feel like I've given away so many of the things that I do and just how I think and just the way I go about filmmaking and photography on this channel, because I hate gatekeeping and I hate the idea of not sharing or experiencing the things that we all should be experiencing and sharing with each other. Also, another really big one, I think this might be the biggest one of all of these, is just refusing to evolve. When I first started this channel, it was basically only a photography channel. I've done so many different things on this channel, like vlogging, I've done sports, I've done reactions, I've done movies, I've done short films, I've done so many different type of things on this channel. But with that being said, when I was doing photography videos, I really wanted to get into filmmaking videos, but I was so hell-bent on sticking with photography videos because that's what I built my audience doing. And I didn't want to feel like I was switching up or changing up on my audience by starting to do something different. But I also started to notice that attention spans and just viewership was decreasing in general within these photography YouTube videos. One, probably because people felt like they already knew what they were going to see when they watched it. And honestly, I could have kept doing that and I could have gotten more viewership from other places, or I could have started doing something a little bit different but kept the same kind of formula for what I was making. But at the end of the day, that's just never been who I am within my photography, within my filmmaking, just whatever I do. I'm always trying new things and always doing different things. One of the things that I love most about photography and filmmaking is just whenever I have an idea or want to do something, I just go and do it regardless of the resources that I have, people that's around, or whatever the case may be. If I want to do something, I just go and do it because I have all these ideas, and I get anxiety just sitting around and not doing anything and not doing the ideas that I have. And I think the fact that people don't know what to expect from me or what to expect from their favorite creator sometimes makes them want to see more and just expect more and get excited when they drop, because they never know what they're going to see, but they know that it's probably going to be something that they enjoy because this person makes work that they enjoy. So yeah, with all of that being said, I wanted to sit down and just make this video, especially for new people getting into making videos or doing photography or art or have a relationship, because I feel like these things can also just like be tied into everyday life. And I got a text from my homie the other day that told me to not really dwell on people not watching my videos or people not engaging with my videos or really getting the attention or respect or whatever the case may be, whatever I think I deserve, just not to dwell on it, because staying true to myself and all of those things that I just mentioned is a lot more important to me than anything else. But anyway, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, I'm not talking to you because you already did what you had to do. But with that being said, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go do some shit, man. You know the vibes. Let's get it.